All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm with another fellow content creator here.
Hello.
Tom, you can introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Tom Gillbanks, a trusted content creator with the American Hair Loss Association, making daily hair loss content for the hair loss community. So yeah, I think we're going to have a little chat about hair loss today.
Yeah, I think it's a little interesting video just to do on the side while I'm doing this Europe tour. I know this is like so random. It's like, bro, you never know what to expect on my channel. But I mean, I don't know, bro. You know, I started implementing these videos because when I started experiencing that shit, honestly, I think it's like the equivalent of losing my right arm. To me personally, I mean, I know that's extreme, but I'm like on that end, you know.
What was the moment where you noticed it was going?
The moment I was, it was about like a year ago, and I just noticed that I could see through my scalp more. Like when I would wake up in the morning, I would go to the bathroom, like, what the f, dude? Like I was always able to see through my scalp, like a little bit, you know, like a natural visibility, but like it was like, whoa, I was like, oh, what the f***'s going on here? This is not normal.
It's always the bright light as well, isn't it? When you see the bright light,
dude.
Yeah.
And
even now, still for me, like if I see a bright light like above me, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. So I was like, what the f? So I just kind of was like, okay, this is a little weird. And then I remember I was really like days away from like, all right, I might start taking finasteride. And then I was at a friend's house, and his girl was just like, yo, Kevin, I'm not trying to be rude, but I think you're losing your hair.
That's a good thing though.
That was
genuine.
No, it was. It was.
Yeah. Like it hurts in the moment, but like when my friends were telling me that like, Tom, you're going bald, like I was pretty grateful.
Yeah.
Ultimately, like it was kind of like, oh.
When they're lying and saying you're good, they're setting you for failure, bro. Dude, I swear to God, I said to her in that moment, I was like, damn, that's fucked. All right, well, I'm hopping off finasteride. I literally said that shit just like that.
Yeah, because I was on a trip in France, and we were at dinner, and one of the older guys who we're friends with, he's like in his 50s, and he's been bald for a long time, and he was sort of like teasing us at dinner. He was like, oh, you're gonna go bald, and he's like, Gillbanks, you're already thinning. I was like, what?
That's fucking insane, dude. Yeah, it's fucked, bro. And you know what? Let me tell you something. And I want to say this for people that are watching, because I've gotten so many messages saying, bro, just go bald, accept it, this and this and that. If you want to accept it, if you want to fucking pull a Jason Statham, all right, go ahead. Yeah. I mean, there's no shame in that. Like, I don't care. You know, it's your life. And if you want to do that, go ahead, you know?
No, but you went bald.
Right? I did go bald. Yeah. So that's what I want to say right now, right?
Yeah.
There is a societal difference being bald versus with hair. I swear to God. I never said this to the camera, but I'm gonna say it right now. In December, when I started taking finasteride, I went through I got to show. I'll pop it up in the video too. I went through an extreme shedding phase. I lost like 100 hairs in the shower in like one sitting. It just like fell. I was like, holy shit, dude. Yeah. And
it's the worst.
It got to the point where like it wasn't even just like thin. It looked like it just receded. That's how much it fucking dropped. So I said, dude, I know this is savage, but New Year's about to hit. I'm shedding. I'm just gonna shave it bald and hope for the best. By the time it grows back to the length that it was, it's gonna be significantly better. I shaved it bald, and I remember the first weekend, that week of me filming interviews. Yeah. I remember these two girls in specific. It was multiple occasions, but this one really stuck out to me. Yeah. I go up to these girls, I'm like, excuse me, can I interview you guys? They looked at me like a fucking monster.
Really?
They walked away. Dude, they looked at me like a fucking monster. They're like, no, we're okay. But I was with my buddy, Barack. You know Barack. You know, he's a young guy. He has a good head of hair, you know? Yeah. And 20 minutes later, he goes up to them, because we're alternating interviewing, right? And he goes up to them, and they're talking to him like, oh, hey, what's up? Like nothing happened. And then he's trying to put me on, because I was having a hard time that day, like getting interviews. I was like, what the fuck's going on, dude? This is unlike like anything. Yeah. And after he interviews them and films them, whatever, he's like, hey, can my boy interview you real quick? Dude, I swear to God, they didn't even have any shame doing this. They were sitting down together, and they looked at me, they're like, no, it's okay. We don't want to be in this interview. Like I'm a fucking monster, bro. And I know that it could be a coincidence, but I swear to God, it's because my head was shaved. Because I was getting different looks, the way people were reacting towards me, talking to me. It's fucked up.
I think it looks better on some people than others. Because I also shaved my head, but I actually did it before I realized I was balding. I mean, I'll send you a picture and you can throw up what that looked like. But like, I don't think it looked good on me either, because I've got kind of like a flat spot on the back of my head. It's like when I'd turn, I'd be like, oh shit. Yeah.
Like, no, it's the truth, bro. Like, I have a good head shape, but like feature-wise, like, I mean, bro, it just doesn't suit me. I have a big-ass fucking nose. I got some big-ass ears.
But what nicknames did they call you when you were bald?
When I was bald, nicknames? Nicknames. Oh, they call me a monkey. They call me fucking like a gorilla. Fucking Neanderthal. I mean, bro, I don't know if you ever saw the Omegle videos that went viral. That's another thing. Omegle? Fuck.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, I did like 1 or 2 Omegle videos with my head shaved. I turned it off. I'm like, I'm not getting on this shit anymore until my hair grows back. Every fucking person would skip me. They're like, you look like a monkey. Get off of here. I'm like, God damn, bro. You know? So,
awful.
let me ask you. You're on Finasteride. You've been on that shit for 2 years.
Almost. I think it's 2.5, coming up on 3 years now. So yeah, been a while. And Dutasteride once a week as well.
Yeah, Dutasteride, which is like pretty much Finasteride on steroids. Yeah, that shit's like next level. When was the very moment that you noticed, okay, this is working? Like, this is not some gimmick bullshit that's like, maybe it will work, maybe it won't. Like, it's actually working for me.
Yeah. So, like, for me, because when I initially looked into everything, and I don't know if you guys see my videos, but I take like a very scientific approach to it, and I looked into all the science like very heavily, and I thought, okay, a lot of guys initially get side effects on Finasteride, but the standard dosing protocol is to take 1 milligram every single day, like from the get-go. So I thought, all right, if I take 0.5 milligrams 3 times a week and then sort of slowly build up to 1 milligram, maybe I'll be able to avoid it.
That's a solid approach too.
Yeah, I didn't get any side effects. I've mentioned that a few times in my videos, but one thing that I did notice, I didn't get any shedding. Well, a little bit, but I didn't get like a major shed until around 3 months.
Okay.
So 3 months though, it was like, oh my god, like I lost so much hair, and I wish so much that I'd taken more pictures and videos of it, because I didn't realize I'd be making content at the time. So I just literally wore a cap for like 3 months and just cracked on with life. But oh my word, I lost so much hair, genuinely. And then for another like 2 months, it looked awful. And then I'd say around the 6 month mark, I just suddenly started to notice like there's loads of these little hairs coming through, like these little, because I parted it in the middle, yeah, but they were thick as well, and I could notice it, and I was like, wow, like it's actually doing something.
So you had it more so in like the middle of your like scalp?
I did, and my hairline as well, because my hairline used to be like back there.
Oh yeah. For me, it was, the mid was very thick, the back is very thick. It was like the temple area where I just noticed, like, but it was weird, like the middle of my frontal hairline was like thick, but the temple was just like thinner.
Yeah, well they tend to be the most sensitive area for most guys. Like when you look, like I always say, if you go into any public place and look around, you'll see like most guys' hairlines have gone back quite a bit.
And that's another thing too. I was in a fucking like self-guilt stage. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm 23. Why is this happening to me? This is bullshit. I'm cursed. I don't know any friends personally that have hair loss.
Same, because I was 23. I didn't know anyone. No one else that was 23. Like, obviously, it is more common when you sort of talk about it online and everything. You notice there's people a lot younger than it. So, like, people in their teenage years go through it, which is way worse in my opinion, because like obviously you're still in high school and stuff at that point. But
you know what? I did a little like test study. Like I did like a little game in my head. I'm like, you know what? Hold on. This is fucking insane. I can't be like some 1 in a million here. I'm a day-to-day life, walk in the street, and like look at guys' hairlines like subtly, you know?
Because you start to notice it all the time.
Because you never know.
You start balding, like
unless
you notice everything.
Unless they're like a Norwood 5 or like 7 or whatever, you won't really like notice if you're not paying attention. Oh yeah, that guy's balding. So I started doing that. I'm like, okay, that guy's kind of thinning right there, and his bald patch there. It's like, oh shit, this is fucking really common, bro. You know? And so I was like, dude, okay, so maybe it's not like as uncommon as, as like you would think. And I hopped on it immediately, because obviously the sooner the better. And you can't go on that in denial stage where you're like, it's not happening, it's probably the wind, fucking I don't know what,
Well, the further you leave it, like the longer you leave it, the harder it is to get back. Like obviously prevention is 100 times better than the cure with hair loss, because once it's gone, like it's pretty much gone. In most cases. And
that's another thing why I shaved my head, because I was like so insane about it. I'm like, I want to see literally every follicle on my scalp to see if there's dead zones or what's going on. And I noticed that when I did that in the beginning of me taking Finasteride, I had all my hair, it just like those little hairs that were like thin, they look smaller than the rest. The terminals, and then there was like miniaturized hairs. So I was like, okay, that's probably, I'm gonna be good, And now it's like, I don't know, I have like these like weird like hairs like popping out.
Because Kevin responded like really, really well to treatment. Like because you started to get results like
3 months, dude. No, 3 months in during spring break, it's like I never had a hair loss.
Yeah.
Like wouldn't even have batted an eye.
That's crazy.
You know,
you're when you see like your pictures and everything, that's like pretty rare to get that amount of results. I think it's more common when you're younger. Like when guys are a little bit older and they've let it go for a longer time, like it's a lot less likely for you to experience that sort of regrowth. But obviously your hair follicles haven't miniaturized that much, so you know you did pretty well.
Yeah, and the number one question obviously I get asked is about side effects and shit.
Yeah.
And there's people like, oh, be honest, bro, did you fucking get side effects?
Yeah.
I think truthfully, bro, I think I should have took the same approach as you, microdosing and slowly implementing a higher dose over time, because I knew what could occur, but I obviously, like, it's a low percentage, but usually there's some occasions where, like, the first couple weeks, like 2-3 weeks, whatever, you can have some fluctuations, whether it could be sexually or like mentally, because you know your body's like trying to remain homeostasis, because you're switching your whole hormone profile essentially, DHT and then higher testosterone, all this shit, more estrogen. So I did notice like I was getting like ball pain the first like 4 or 5 weeks.
A lot of guys report that.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, dude, what is this, bro? And I started tweaking out, and then like a little bit of brain fog, and then I never read like any stories about side effects, nothing. So I just knew what it could come with, and I was fine. But then I started reading the Reddit forums. That shit was fucking insane, and I got so like warped into that shit. It fucked with my head so much that I felt like I started developing side effects. I'm like, fuck, I can't get hard, bro. What's going on? And for a couple of days, we're talking about the first week of me taking finasteride.
It's pretty common.
And then I said to myself, I'm like, this is fucking insane. But whether I have side effects or not, I'm just gonna keep fucking taking it, because this has to be bullshit, you know. I'm gonna just stop caring about it, because I was stressing about it day and night, and fucking all going to sleep. And the moment I did that, everything was back to normal. I felt fine.
That's good.
So honestly, the brain is powerful, bro.
Definitely. And guys, if you're like someone that's considering starting finasteride, obviously go and talk to your doctor, everything like that, but stay away from the forums. Like, they are the devil, genuinely. There's some, like, obviously people are very paranoid in the first place when they start losing their hair, but particularly on the forums, there's some really dark people there, and like, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I think it causes a lot of people side effects and, you know, discomfort that they probably would have never had if they'd just taken the treatment, listened to their doctor, and stayed away from the forums. Yeah,
I think truthfully why there's these horror stories is I think like the studies show there's like a 1 to 2 percentile of chance of getting side effects to begin with. I think that you have those candidates, and then, I don't know, let's say like maybe a couple more percent of just like placebo effects of other people that feel like they have something, but maybe they don't. And they go on these forums because misery loves fucking company, and they're just like, oh, this shit's gonna ruin your life. I had one guy saying he took one tablet of finasteride and it ruined him for like years. I'm like, that makes no fucking sense. Like, scientifically, because this is the thing. If, let's say I don't know what your thoughts are on post-finasteride syndrome, but my thoughts is like, if that's a thing, right, which is pretty much like having reoccurring side effects still after discontinuing the drug, how come your hair gets worse? It doesn't make any sense. Like, if your hair is getting worse, it's because your DHT's increasing again and it's like attacking your follicles. How is that happening if you still have the same side effects, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that would go into it if you did stop taking finasteride, because obviously you'd probably go through a shedding phase when you stop it and everything like that. But again, not trying to like offend anyone in the comments. You know, whenever someone's going through side effects, regardless of what is actually causing it, whether it's like a legit physiological side effect or whether it's nocebo and, you know, you are just creating it from your mind because of the influence like around you, social media, stuff like that, and your own thoughts, like, you are still going through side effects. So even the guys who say they have post-finasteride, even though it's not a medically recognized condition, I'm not trying to like upset anybody or anything like that, like, my heart still goes out to those people because they're still experiencing some discomfort. Like, it sucks, and I wish there was just more. In fact, no, I wish there was less misinformation in general online, like, because it's so easy to be misled, and it's kind of crazy.
I feel like it can ruin people's lives in this topic. Like, seriously, I feel like it really can, because I mean, this is like a make or break for people's fucking heads.
Yeah, and going bald can like ruin some people's lives if it matters that much to them. Like for me, it mattered that much, definitely. Like I was freaking out at that moment in time when I was losing my hair at 23 years old. But yeah, I mean, it's a very difficult one, and you know, anyone going through side effects, like my heart goes out to you. Like, but the vast majority of guys aren't going to get side effects, and that is just what the literature says. And you know, a lot of people will also get side effects to start with, and they'll go away, or you can lower the dose, and then that'll take away the side effects, or you know, get them to a level that's manageable. They do exist for sure, like, you know, sexual side effects. Obviously there's some side effects that people claim that aren't shown in the research, and you know, that's a whole different kind of worms.
I know, dude. There's some people saying like, "Oh, finasteride made me gay." I'm like, this is insane, bro. That's fucking insane, dude. You know, but yeah, bro. I don't know, dude. This fucking shit is insane. I've never seen like an industry like, for example, like when it comes to hair loss, this is just fucking insane. Like this whole fear mongering is crazy, dude. And I want to like, I'm passionate a little bit about making content like this, even though I never did until obviously recently, last couple months, because I want to like have people out there that were like in my situation that are just looking to find somebody who like keeps it real in a funny way to like loosen them up about this situation, but also like spits the fucking truth, you know?
I mean, it massively improved my life. Like I was so like just upset and down, like borderline depressed, I guess, because I was losing my hair at such a young age. Like it completely changes your personality. Like it's crazy. Definitely. But yeah, I'm not telling you guys to take it. Like obviously go and do your own research. That's like one of the biggest things I say as well. Like, as well as staying away from the forums, just become an expert in the condition that you've got with androgenic alopecia, and B, the medications that you're taking, so you know like how they work, what the actual data is behind them. Like when I was looking at it, I just like to see the statistics themselves, because my brain likes statistics, and you know, what were the actual chances that I'd get side effects, like would they go away if I stopped taking it and stuff like that. So
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, maybe you have a different opinion, maybe you have the same. Rosemary oil, I just think it's fucking bullshit. I'm sorry, I just think it's bullshit. Fucking, I don't know, going upside down, going like this to your fucking head, like it's just not gonna do anything for you. I'm sorry. Maybe if you're like one in a gajillion, maybe you just had like some weird thing that maybe wasn't even androgenic alopecia. I don't know what the fuck it was. I just don't think that stuff works, bro.
It doesn't whatsoever. You got finasteride, you've got dutasteride. They're the only ones that are going to stop hair loss long term. I mean, you've got some stuff like RU58841, but guys, there's no safety data on that. There's only data on monkeys. Like I'd not recommend taking that at all. There's some stuff that's coming up that looks pretty good. Like there's some new treatments that are looking pretty promising for sure.
It's just pretty expensive too. I know some people who are on that. And
it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm trying one at the moment called pyrolutamide. That looks somewhat promising. There's not like great data on it at the moment, but it's, you know, better safety data at least. But I'm trying that out for the community. But like most, I'd say genuinely, finasteride, dutasteride, they're the only ones that are going to stop it long term. Minoxidil's great by itself. It's not going to, it'll work for like a few years, and then you're just going to be bald again. But that's like a nice bonus. But those three are the only like real like needle movers.
Let me ask you, because I have a question about this. So I take topical minoxidil. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting fucking fed up with that shit. Just going.
It's a bit of a pain in the ass.
Do you think I don't know, from what I've read, like I think there's like a significant difference in terms of like taking the actual pill versus the topical. In terms of like efficacious, you know, like results. I was thinking about it, but the only thing is like I know that previously it was invented for being a blood pressure medication. So I don't know what your thoughts are on that. Do you think I should just like pop into that shit and try it out, or? I
mean, I made like a breakdown of it because it's quite a complex topic, but I'm tempted by it. I'm very tempted by it, but there is more, like the side effects with oral minoxidil are more risky than any side effect on finasteride, because like the main one is pericardial effusion, which is very, very, very rare. Obviously it's a buildup of fluid on the heart, so you know, when you're building up fluid on the heart, it's never going to be a good thing. But that's the main side effect. But you know, a lot of guys do report better results with oral minoxidil.
Plus it's because, dude, for that solution to dry, it takes hours, and then it's like, fuck, bro, I can't sweat. And then it's like, I gotta worry about when I take it. It's like,
definitely. Like the actual data, the actual science doesn't show the oral minoxidil is any better than topical minoxidil, but I think if there was like some updated studies, maybe it'd show something a little bit different.
I feel like it does a little bit just because of the fact that like I mean it depends like on your like environmental factors like and like your lifestyle and all that shit. Like for me personally, you know, I live in Florida. It's hot as shit. I'm sweating nonstop. I go to the gym. So if let's say for example I apply topical minoxidil in the morning and then I go to the gym, I'm sweating that shit. Like this shit's just gonna come off. You know, the product's gonna like fall off.
The adherence is hard.
Exactly.
It's hard. Like, and if you're like staying out for the night or something, you haven't brought it with you, like it's a pain in the arse, genuinely.
It really
topical
is.
minoxidil, but like it's very safe as well. It's very safe. But the big issue with topical minoxidil is a lot of guys don't have the enzyme to convert minoxidil into its active form, which is sulfotransferase, and there tends to be quite a lot more of it in the liver. And obviously, when you take a pill, straight down into the liver, and then it kind of activates it into its active form. So I think that's probably where people do get the better results from, because like I have to use tretinoin to get better results with minoxidil. Obviously, minoxidil by itself, as I said, doesn't work great, but if you add in tretinoin, it can convert it into the active form. Getting pretty scientific here, but like
the only thing I do in order to like really like kind of boost its efficacy is just like microneedling, but
it can be good like once a week. For guys who are doing it like every day though, I'd strongly recommend against it.
That's insane. Some psychotic shit right there. You're pinning your head like every week. It's like, holy fuck, relax, bro. You might just lose your hair from that alone. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know, I kind of want to like round it off like here, because I mean dude, we can go on, and at the end of the day,
so much to talk about, genuinely. Like this could probably be like a 3-hour chat if we carried on. But
and there's gonna be so many people in the comments that are gonna like say whatever they want, but it's either you take it or you don't. You know, honestly,
you're on your doctor's choice at the end of the day.
Yeah, I guess we could just fucking wrap it up here, you know. I just wanted to give a little talk about hair loss and stuff, because I haven't done a video like that in a while. It's been like 8 months that I've been on Finasteride now. Pretty good, you know. Full results are like 1 to 2 years. Honestly, some people I've heard
beyond that, genuinely.
Yeah, I've heard people even like beyond that, you know, because their follicles are still like being revived from the lack of DHT, like strangulating their fucking hair follicles. So I don't know. It just depends. There's so many factors that come into it. Your age, how long it's been affecting your hair. You know, how severe it is, all that, you know, how soon you take it. Genetics as well, You know, and hey, I think it's bullshit, all right? It's not just the mom's side that affects your fucking hair loss. Because my mom's side is like, everyone's got full head of hair.
Everyone has good hair on my mom's side. Everyone on my dad's side is bald there.
That's fucking, so it's like 1 and 1, but now you got Finasteride, so it's like 2v1, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. Personally, I know a lot of people who are on that shit, and none of them have side effects. Actually, out of the dozens that I know, 3 of them have had side effects.
Did they go away?
But they all had the same thing in common. They're all taking PEDs. So I feel like that's like a big factor, because I've just noticed that, like, I mean, they abuse that shit too. So it's like you're fucking playing like mumbo jumbo with all your hormones. It's like, fuck, is it really the Finasteride, or is it the Deca you're taking, the fucking trend? Like, I don't know what it is, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's, you know. And then also there was like another comment I saw that this guy was talking about how Finasteride ruined his life, and then I saw a video, because he has videos on his channel, and it was like, why Finasteride ruined my life. In the beginning of the video, he talks about how when he was like a kid, like very young, I think during puberty, he started taking steroids. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm not saying it's not from Finasteride, I'm just saying that.
By the way, guys.
Yeah, it's like, come on, you know?
If you take steroids during puberty, you're probably going to get the side effects that you would get from Finasteride anyway.
Or it probably just wouldn't fucking help your case, to be honest with you.
So stay away from steroids. For sure.
So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. We're gonna wrap it up here, because I mean, who wants to just hear 2 guys with a full head of hair fucking talking? You know what I'm saying?
Time to see some baddies instead.
Time to see some baddies instead. You already know what it is. So stay tuned for that fucking shit. But all right, guys, that's it. Have a good one. Peace. Boom. I think that was pretty good. How long was that?